Oh yes, what a good SmackDown Live we had last night. Oh yes, thank you, SmackDown Live. Hell, SmackDown Live. And then you want to see these idiots and clowns saying Monday Night Raw is better than SmackDown Live. You have got to be out of your mind. This show is VA's show. This show is the flagship show. And also, all of you have come for my review, results, and reactions on SmackDown Live. And we should get straight into last night's show. What a good show we had. So, SmackDown Live started off with the Commissioner Shane McMahon making his way out. He introduced the superstars in the ring: Tamina, Natalya, Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. James Ellsworth is also there. I don't know why he's there. Really don't know why he's there. That idiot. That clown. What is he doing? What is he getting paid for on SmackDown Live? I have absolutely no idea. Shane calls for a drum roll and unveils the white Money in the Bank briefcase that the superstars will be competing for in the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And it looks very good. There's a picture of it in the thumbnail in the first half of the video. Rumors were saying that it would be a pink Money in the Bank briefcase, but no, it was like a slit looking white one for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It looks absolutely beautiful, stunning, and it's a smaller version so that the women can carry it. Shane talks about the match, but Ellsworth interrupts him. Ellsworth runs him down and says, "We already know what will happen at Money in the Bank." That was pretty true, to be honest. He hands the mic to Carmella and she talks about how she's going to win, but Charlotte shuts her up. Charlotte goes on, but Natalya cuts her off. So these all the women were basically making hits at each other. Becky knocks Natalya and accuses her of ripping Bret Hart off, and I started laughing because of that. Because as she says, she's the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. Becky says she will go on to be the first Miss Money in the Bank. Tamina interrupts and says all they do is talk, but she's got to shut them all up in St. Louis. The music interrupts and out comes SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi. So she sees all of this breaking down in front of her. Remember, whoever wins the contract could cash in at any time against the champion if Naomi's still champion after Money in the Bank. Naomi takes the mic, but the music interrupts and out comes Lana for her debut. Finally, those vignettes were true. We saw Lana. Shane says this isn't working for him right now. Lana says Naomi can't compete in this match, but she can. Natalya lost, but a yes chant breaks out. Naomi is also cracking up at the idea of Lana wrestling, which was pretty funny. I've never seen Lana wrestle. And yes, remember last week on my SmackDown Live review, for those of the loyal fans that I've watched, remember, I did say, imagine if Lana comes next week or is in the Money in the Bank ladder match or has a title shot against Naomi. That exactly happens. Naomi wants to know who Lana has ever defeated. Lana says she can beat Naomi. They start arguing. Shane says with all due respect, a title match is something she needs to earn. Lana pitches a quick fit and leaves the ring. I was pretty laughing. I can't wait to see Lana in the ring. I wouldn't really want to see what she's made of. But she was over with the WWE Universe. Well, I could say Lana was more over than Roman Reigns. More over than Roman Reigns. Yes, she was. She may not be able to wrestle. We don't know that. But she was more over than Roman Reigns. Lana storms to the back as a wee Lana chant starts. Shane calls for a referee as it's time for a 6-woman match. I think Lana forgot to phone Rusev and say jump on the plane because we got SmackDown Live. Where's Rusev? After a few weeks ago he was talking about he wants to be in the Money Bank ladder match. What happened to Rusev? I have no idea. Then a 6-woman tag team match got made, basically like a Backlash rematch. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Naomi taking on Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina. So WWE gave the SmackDown Live Women's Division about 30 minutes to kick off the show, okay? And yes, they used all of their women, including the debut of Lana. Raw's just trash. We saw what Raw did 2 nights ago. Absolutely trash. The ending saw Naomi drop to Tamina with a kick and springboards in from the apron, hitting her crossbody. Carmella brought the pin. Flair boots Carmella out of the ring. Tamina then holds Flair while Natalya chops her. They double team Charlotte and send her out of the ring. Lana comes walking out now because she's upset. She's going to prove out to me why she can be a dominant force and why she could eventually get a SmackDown Women's Championship shot. Naomi fights off Natalya and Tamina. She turns her attention to Lana. Naomi turns back around and kicks Tamina from the apron. Lana takes Naomi's legs out and she goes down on the apron. The distraction leads to Tamina hitting a super kick and Naomi for the victory. So the heel team win again. With that distracting, Lana costs Naomi, Charlotte and Becky Lynch the win. We see Shane backstage on the phone. He walks into a room and sees the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy. Oh my goodness me! I missed the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. What an amazing sight. What a prestigious achievement to have. You winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle. No disrespect to Andre the Giant, but wow. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the trophy means absolutely nothing. It's probably more worthless than James Ellsworth. Absolutely nothing. It's worth nothing at all. So then Mojo Rawley walks in. I was like, I haven't seen Mojo Rawley in about, what, 3 months? Where have you been? He talks about the win, how much the win meant to him, and he says he thought it would open doors for him, but that's not happening. No. Did the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy open doors for Cesaro? Did it open doors for Big Show? Did it open doors for Baron Corbin? No. Mojo mentions not being in the Money in the Bank ladder match because you're not good enough and probably because you're not really over with the fans. Mojo says there's one person on this roster that has beaten the WWE champion Jinder Mahal, and that's him. Shane says if Mojo wants to be in the Money in the Bank match, he must defeat his opponent tonight, the WWE champion, the Maharaja Jinder Mahal. Mojo gets hyped up and says he's ready. Man, where is Zack Ryder? Because I don't think Mojo is going to be used in a good role. I don't know what the point of him winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal was. I really don't know. The next match we had was AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler. This was surprisingly a very, very short match. This was a rematch from last week when Dolph Ziggler defeated AJ Styles. The ending saw Styles deck Ziggler from the apron. Styles goes for a phenomenal forearm, but it's blocked. More back and forth. They trade pin attempts, and Styles hits a Styles Clash. Beautiful reversal in the middle of the ring for the win. Very short match, I don't know why. But AJ Styles, he had to get a win here. He couldn't lose 2 weeks in a row because he lost to Dolph Ziggler last week on SmackDown Live. So AJ Styles wins. The announcers lead us to another episode of the Fashion Files with Breezango. The New Day make a special appearance too. And this was pretty funny. They were just joking about... They're just joking around. We should say that. But the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, they made an absolutely phenomenal promo. Phenomenal promo later on in the show. We even had Mojo Rawley versus the Maharaja, the WWE Champion Jinder Mahal. And if Mojo Rawley won, he would be added to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And I knew Jinder Mahal, I knew Mojo Rawley wasn't going to win here. They can't have Jinder Mahal lose, especially if he's facing Randy Orton at Money in the Bank for his WWE Championship. But John Cena's return is confirmed for the July 4th SmackDown Live episode. Okay, that's what I tell you. John Cena will be returning. I don't know what they're going to do with John Cena. I don't know if they're going to carry on the feud with AJ Styles. I don't think so. I don't know if John Cena is going to face Shinsuke Nakamura. I really don't know what plans are for John Cena. But obviously, when I find out, I'm going to bring it to all of you, my loyal and amazing fans. Of course, I'll bring it to you. But John Cena will be on SmackDown Live next month, July 4th. Then so Mojo keeps control to one of the Singh brothers distract him, and Jinder turns it around. Jinder works Mojo over until Mojo backdrops him. He makes a comeback with shoulders and a clothesline. Jinder does a rake to the eyes and ends up hitting the Colossus for the win. So the WWE Champion Jinder Mahal defeats Mojo Rawley. After the match, Jinder and the Singh brothers stand tall as we go to replays. They go to the ramp as fans boo. Jinder calls for silence as the modern day Maharaja speaks. Jinder reminds us he's WWE Champion, although trust me, we know that. We know that. Fans chant USA now. He cuts a promo on how he will defeat Randy Orton at Money in the Bank in his hometown, and then he will have no choice but to accept him. Jinder speaks in Punjabi to end the segment. Yes, about the first chart in USA. Look, WWE could well go with this, with John Cena versus Randy Orton. We saw John Cena do that with Rusev, this anti-American thing. So he may do that with Jinder Mahal and possibly win his 17th WWE title reign. Renee Young is then backstage with former WWE champion, the Viper Randy Orton, for his reaction to Jinder's comments. Orton says at Money in the Bank in 2 weeks, he won't need to say one word, but Jinder will hear him just fine. Basically saying he will take out Jinder Mahal at Money in the Bank and he will be getting back his WWE Championship. That's what Randy Orton's basically saying there. We then have the Colognes versus the New Day. The pretty decent match. Colognes are bums. Doesn't matter if they're on Raw or SmackDown Live. But I like the way they carry themselves better than how they were on Raw with this gimmick, with the holiday gimmick and stuff, the Shining Stars. The Colognes, Primo and Epico, I don't know what they're doing, but they're better right now. But still, they're bums. We don't care. Who cares? The ending saw Biggie get the hot tag and unloads on Epico with suplexes. He runs the ropes and hits a splash. Primo charges, but Biggie dumps him over the top rope. Woods runs the rope and nails a dive to Primo. Epico rolls Biggie up for a 2 count. Epico with a big jawbreaker. Woods then tagged in, kicks Epico in the face. They hit the midnight hour on Epico for the victory. After the match, the New Day celebrates until the music interrupts, and out comes the Thugs, Thug Life, the Savages of SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. They call the New Day old news and talk about how they have the whole tag team division on lock. Yeah. Just like how we have Monday Night Raw on lock every single week. They welcome the New Day to the Usos planetary. The Usos say they can joke just like the New Day can. They start ripping on all 3 members and how they look. At one point, one of the Usos said, Xavier Woods, look up. Look down. Do you get it? Xavier Woods has a YouTube channel called Down. His Uso was like, look up, Xavier. Look down, and tell me, what are those? I was killing myself. Absolutely hilarious. That was funny. The Usos say there won't be any more jokes at Money in the Bank because it's not paranoia. It's the Usos. The Usos. Absolutely fantastic promo here by the Usos, hyping up their tag team championship match with the New Day at Money in the Bank. Back from the break, the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, is backstage with Dasha Fuentes. He mentions being on commentary for tonight's main event between Kevin Owens and Shinsuke Nakamura. Baron Corbin attacks out of nowhere and destroys Sami, hitting him with a ladder. Corbin says a spot just opened up on commentary for him, so Corbin takes out Sami Zayn again. We also go to Shane in his office. He's on the phone with someone talking about what Corbin just did. Naomi walks in and says she wants Lana at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Shane says he's dealing with the issues right now and Naomi has no obligation to fight Lana. Naomi says she wants to fight Lana and will even put her title on the line. Shane makes the title match for Money in the Bank. So Lana, she did not earn the Money in the Bank ladder match spot, but she earned a championship spot. Doesn't make a lot of sense there to me. Naomi is happy and says Lana better invest in one of those Russian hats because she plans on snatching her bold. Oh my goodness me. Then it was time for the main event. The United States champion, the face of America, Kevin Owens, taking on the king of strong style. No, not the artist, the stupid, no, not the rock star or the artist. No, the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura. So, what I was saying here, I thought when they announced this last week on SmackDown Live, I thought Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura was like a pay-per-view match. I thought this was a pay-per-view match, but no, they gave us for free here on SmackDown Live. I love the way how Kevin Owens comes out and he walks around his face. And yes, it was a non-title match. It was not for the United States Championship. This was I think about 10 minutes, and I love the way how SmackDown Live used the picture commercial break advertisement. Very good, so that you can see the action. And guess what? Monday Night Raw don't do that though. Of course, they don't do that because it's a crappy show. The ending saw Nakamura drop Owens with a kick. Nakamura with the reverse explode as fans pop. Nakamura waits in the corner and charges for the Kinshasa, nailing it for the non-title victory. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Kevin Owens. But my concern here for the United States champion is 2 weeks ago. So Kevin Owens has taken 3 pinfalls. 2 weeks ago, he took a pinfall by Shinsuke Nakamura because it was Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler versus AJ Styles and Nakamura. Nakamura hit the Kinshasa, pinned Owens. Last week on SmackDown Live, it was Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens also ate a Kinshasa and took the pin. And now, last night on SmackDown Live, he ate a Kinshasa again and took the pin. So that's very concerning. But he's been good in the ring. But still, Kevin Owens needs some momentum to make us believe that he has a chance of winning the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2 weeks. He needs some momentum. They need to stop letting Kevin Owens lose her. That's why I was really weird to see. Because I knew they weren't going to make Nakamura lose this. But still, Kevin Owens needs momentum. That's not the way to book your United States champion heading into a major match like the Money in the Bank ladder match. That's just my concerns for her. After the match, Nakamura stands tall as we go to replays. We come back to Nakamura celebrating until Baron Corbin, he was on commentary. He hits the ring and attacks him from behind. Corbin drops Nakamura with End of Days. We get another replay as Corbin heads to the ramp and Nakamura recovers. And Nakamura sold that End of Days absolutely beautifully. Corbin's music hits as we announce his hype Money in the Bank. We got another replay of the End of Days. SmackDown goes off the air with Corbin looking from the stage as Nakamura is still down in the ring. So I'm guessing now next week on SmackDown Live we're going to see Baron Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm not sure, but this was a very good SmackDown Live. All the women were used. Everything here was absolutely interesting. Really looking forward to Money in the Bank. SmackDown Live is the A show. I don't care what any of you lot think. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Kairos News. All of the links are in the description. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to become a patron, you can become that. Donate for early videos, lots of rewards, Q&A videos, everything like that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, I do not know what you're waiting for. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. And I will see you on the next video with some more WWE content, news, and rumors for you all. Thanks for watching. Love you all.